It's that time for the ultimate test, the one and only Dingus Questionnaire! Before you go, I have something planned that I want to do now with any creators that come on board. And so I think it'll be a fun way to end your all's time here. And this is going to be through something that I have named the Dingus Questionnaire. Totally not a ripoff of the Colbert Questionnaire, if you know what that is. And so we're going to go through this fun little questionnaire. Are you ready to take this ultimate test of, I don't know, wills here? I did come up with the subtitle here. It's just right off. Yeah, let's do it.
I'm ready.
All right. Let's do it. All right. So, for both of you all, what is the story or possibly specific issue that made you into a comic junkie?
For me, it's J. Michael Straczynski's Spider-Man. That is, I'm probably not even on most people's like top Spider-Man list. For me, like it defined the character. And it made me want to read more comics, specifically more Spider-Man. And so like my collection kind of exploded from that one volume that I had.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Joey?
For me, probably specifically Invincible, just because, I wasn't like always on like the comic scene, but like the first season came out and I watched that and I was like, this is crazy. This is based off of a comic founded on like Comixology or like one of those online ones, and they had like most of like 2/3 of it on there, and I just blasted through it and I was like, I gotta read more of this, and like this was a lot of fun, this is pretty cool. And I'd say that's probably the one that made me want to keep reading more.
First off, shout out to Robert Kirkman. He is actually from literally a town over from where I live, so Kentucky pride right there. Can't say that about a lot of things about Kentucky, but you know. And second off, have you been checking out the Battle Beast book that they've been coming out with?
I haven't been following, but I follow Ryan Otley on Instagram, so I see a lot of his work, and I did get one of them. Like just the single issues at LA Comic-Con, and he signed it and I read it and I was like, this is just as good. It's so good. Like the art is fantastic and
I love it.
The story is great, and Battle Beast is such a cool character. And,
it really is.
Like, I want to like get more of his books and read more of his books as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely awesome. And so, so much fun. All right. Second question, Marvel or DC? I know I'm causing a war here, but if you had to pick one, if you had to pick one.
For me, Marvel, just because I'm more familiar with more of the characters, and I'm kind of a bit of an MCU slut, so I got like that, on my side as well. I don't dislike DC a lot. I like a lot of their characters and stories and stuff, but I don't know them as well.
I don't know if I've ever heard the term MCU slut, and now I kind of want that on a shirt. Or at least I know a lot of people I'd at least give that to. That I think would be like. Anyway,
that would be a seller.
I know, right? Something tells me Disney wouldn't like that though. But what about you, Anthony?
Marvel is going to be the choice for me because, like I said, it's like Marvel's kind of more responsible for me getting into being a heavy comics reader. Although DC, had its hand in it just as much. It's just, I don't know, something about me being a New Yorker, just I gravitate to Marvel more easy. But I would say nowadays, like this year, the last few years, it's DC clearly winning. Like it's no contest. Especially because of the Absolute line, mostly because of the Absolute line. But like I grew up reading more of the big two, but I'm more willing to say like, indie books are where it's at. It's just there's nothing wrong with reading. I read everything. I'm not, like I have Star Wars comics back here. I have comics based on books. I have, nonfiction comics like Diary of Anne Frank, the comic. Like, I'll read anything. I mean, that sounds kind of silly, but like, I just mean to say like as an example,
absolutely.
Like, but like I just feel like there's so much out there that like,
absolutely.
if like I feel like I'll pick a side for the sake of argument, but
Sure.
it's so hard to actually choose.
That is fair. Also, just both is an acceptable answer if you want to break the bounds.
Oh, I didn't know that. Damn it.
Yeah. Anyway, already got an answer. All right, next. Favorite hero, and if you want, you can say Superguy.
It's close. Spider-Man for me.
Yeah, Spider-Man, easy.
Okay. Nice.
He's the coolest.
Or Nightcrawler. I love Nightcrawler.
Oh, that's
Nightcrawler's pretty cool.
Let's say
I
by
wish I had
Marvel.
his power.
Yeah.
It would save so much money on transportation.
I know, right? That's great. All right, favorite villain. Here you are also allowed to say Superguy.
Favorite villain.
That's tougher for me. Who's my favorite villain?
It's a really good question.
Why is hero so easy? But like I'm not a Joker guy. I wouldn't say the Joker.
I am, in case anybody can't tell from my personal profile pictures. But yeah, go on.
No, Joker's cool. He's just like not. He's not
get that.
the guy for
I
me.
get that.
I feel like it's gonna be a Marvel villain. I don't know, Doctor Doom. Let's go with Doctor Doom.
That's
He's
such
fucking
an
awesome.
easy, such a great one.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. I don't know either. My mind keeps gravitating towards Dr. Octopus, but
Ooh,
like,
that's a good one.
he's pretty cool. I don't know if he's my favorite, but that's just where my mind keeps circulating.
Hey, fair enough.
I'll just
Fair enough. There you go. All right. So, given the chance, how would you choose to adapt Superguy into any other medium?
Animation.
Yeah, animated series.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, give him the invincible treatment, but like
Say, that'd work
HBO
really
or
well.
something.
Yeah.
Something with a big budget so they can really do
Yeah.
justice to
Yeah.
You know,
Like, I wouldn't want to see it. Like, I wouldn't say no to live action, but I'd much rather.
Yeah. Sure.
yeah.
I'd agree. Also, just show to Robert Kirkman. Maybe he'll, put into a studio thing of what he's doing over there.
Yeah, no, I heard that announcement too. Like, it seems like that's what I think it's a great idea. Like making animation for comics. Like, we need more of it. Like, it feeds into each other. Like, Joey, you read Invincible because of the show. I'm assuming. Like, that's what.
Yeah, I had never heard of it.
Here.
And I was surprised to hear like how long it had been out. Like, I thought it was relatively new. I was like, Jesus Christ, it's like what, 20 years at this point or something? Maybe not that long, but it was like the movie Paul with Simon Pegg, Nick Frost. He's wearing an Invincible shirt.
Yeah.
2010 or something, and that had already been out for a while.
Yeah.
Great. I think even King of the Hill, Bobby Hill, might be reading it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Forgot about that.
It's been out for a while. But yeah, no, I didn't know anything about it until the show came out, and like I saw the preview. I was like, oh, this seems kind of cool. I like animation, superheroes. It's kind of coming of age story. This will be fun. First episode, like that was a lot of fun. And then the last 5 minutes, I'm just like, Jesus Christ, what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh my God, did not see that coming at all. And then the rest of the season, and I was like, I gotta read the source material before it comes out.
Shout out
So
to
good.
all the great stuff over there. Plus, also getting a video game coming up too, fighting game.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That looks cool.
Hell yeah.
So, other than Superguy, though, is there any specific story arc that you want to see adapted? Any mainstream or indie?
Oh, I would love. I'm a huge fan of Philadelphia. I feel
need
like
to check that out. I hear so many great things.
Oh,
so
yeah.
good. It's so good. And also, I feel like, everyone loves Sinners. Sinners was one of the best movies of last year. Sinners definitely had some Philadelphia vibes. Like, if we could get Ryan Coogler to do a Philadelphia movie or something,
Man,
it would be over.
Oh.
It would be so good.
that'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that sounds cool. Anything for you, Joey, specifically?
I would actually kind of love to see a live action adaptation of Nice House on the Lake.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be really cool.
I think that'd be really cool if they stick as close to the source material as they can. I think it lends itself really well to I don't know, something.
I haven't read it fully. I've read. I think
That's fantastic.
Maybe I only read the first issue of it, but from what I know of it and the vibe I get, though, I feel like it would be a great like HBO show.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like I feel like HBO would be the perfect home.
Yeah, each episode could focus on a character, but you definitely like. I feel like HBO. Yeah, it has to be like HBO quality. You know, like Netflix. I don't think I would trust with that. You know?
Right. No, this needs to be a weekly episode thing, so people have time to digest and like, think like talk about it at the work and all that stuff. Like, I appreciate getting to binge on my own thing, but like it doesn't have the staying power usually. You know, unless it's like a huge thing like Stranger Things or whatever. Like it's out for the weekend, everybody watches it or they don't, and then everyone moves on and nobody talks about it again until the next season.
It even happens. yeah, exactly. No, I 100% agree. Weekly is the way to do it. All right, so next question. If Superguy met Superman, how do you all imagine that they would interact?
Superguy would probably rip on Superman a little bit for being a goody two-shoes like, Boy Scout. I don't know. I don't think that they would like fight, but I don't think Superman would really be like him, you know.
Sure.
You know, he's Superman, so he'll be like good, but he'll be just like, oh, this guy, he looks lazy. Like, come on, he can do a lot of shit, and you'd rather just lay on the couch. Here I am doing all the work.
Yeah, sure.
I'll say this: Superman enters the public domain in 2034. So, on January 1st, 2034, Superguy versus Superman will be released.
Oh,
here to hear first, folks.
Scoop. There we go. I love it.
No, I would love Superguy. I think would and Superman. That would be funny to even just write like a couple pages of a scene. I don't know. Immediately, I don't know. It's kind of dark, but there's that scene in All-Star Superman where Superman is saving someone from jumping off the top of a building. I feel like we could play with that. Like, obviously not Superguy being like suicidal or anything, but I love that scene, but just like the funniest version of that scene. Because I think Superman like would have the instinct to try to fix him, but maybe the funniest thing would be he's like, I can't fix this guy.
Oh my gosh. There's some really dark humor in there that I think could work. Also, dark is the key word there.
Yeah.
All right. This next one is going to essentially be the same question, but it's going to be different for each of you. What is your Mount Rushmore for Anthony, your Mount Rushmore of writers, and then for Joey, your Mount Rushmore of artists?
Ooh.
Comic artists. Or, I mean, I guess any main artist you could throw in there, but yeah.
Mount Rushmore of writers. Off the top of the dome, Alan Moore, Grant Morrison, who do I want to say? It's going to be as soon as I say it. I'm going to say Jonathan Hickman. I'll add his name up there.
I'm doing a lot.
So Moore, Morrison, Hickman. I don't know. So many people deserve to be up there.
That's fair.
I don't know. Come back for my fourth, I guess. I got
all right. What do you got, Joey? You got your Mount Rushmore of artists ready?
I do. I got Bill Watterson, Calvin and Hobbes. Brian Kessinger, artist I follow on Instagram, who has done a lot of his own artwork, and he does like the Lil Kylo kind of Star Wars, Calvin and Hobbes mashups, and he's done work for Disney. His style is so distinct, but like I don't know, like for lack of a better word, confident. I love it. It's so good.
Nice.
Ryan Otley, of course, Invincible, Battle Beast, so on.
Of course.
And then Belquist Evely of Women of Tomorrow and Helen of Wind. What was it?
Windhorn. Yeah.
Windhorn. That's what it was. Yeah. I love her stuff. It is so beautiful. I could,
good stuff.
Look at it all day.
All right, you got your last. Awesome. You got your last writer, Anthony?
I'm finding it hard to like lock in on who I want to say is my fourth. Like, let's say because it's like a toss up. I want to say Mark Waid or Jeff Lemire. I don't know.
Both of those are really good.
I feel like if you ask me tomorrow, the four are gonna, or half of them are gonna change.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's go with no. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna Rick Remender. I'm gonna do complete.
Option C. There we go. All right. So, Anthony, for you, was there a specific line from a comic that lives rent free in your head?
Oh, it's weird. I actually made an Instagram account like over a decade ago called Comic Book Wisdom. And anytime I would come across a line I really like, I would like try to like get a screenshot of it and like, you know, share it.
Sure.
It's the kind of thing like as soon as you ask me, it's like I've never read a comic in my life.
I 100% thought about that. That would probably be my response too. But so I get it. I mean, you know, there's always the easy Spider-Man line that you could always just say. You know,
great power, yeah. But I guess what I'm saying is there are definitely plenty of lines that I've written down because like they just struck me. I will say like a lot of times, and he's become one of my favorite writers because of this. Mark Russell, like his writing is like always so poignant or hilarious, sometimes both. And like he just has so many great lines that like I'll reread or just like I want to write that good, you know. Sure. I can't point to anything except like Snagglepuss has one of those. Exit Stage Left, the Snagglepuss Chronicles has one of those lines every other panel, and I stand by that. Like it's one of my favorite comics. And it's so silly that I can't even name a line from it. But I'm telling you, if you read it, you would see what I mean.
Well, that'll be your answer. Just that book, all of it.
Joey's like, how many times are you going to mention Snagglepuss?
No, I need to get this book.
All right. Well, for you, Joey, is there a specific comic page, you know, splash page, maybe, or double spread, or maybe even just a particular panel that lives rent free in your head?
Yeah, there's a couple of them. One of them, maybe two of them, but one of them specifically from Supergirl, or not Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Where it's like the full page thing and it's just her flying with the narrator girl on her back, I think for like the first time that she's flown, and there's no dialogue. There might be like a little blurb of like storytelling, but it's just the way that she drew this, like kind of flying towards like the reader, but like I can't even describe it. Like it's her artwork, so like there's lots of like detail and like line work and everything, but it's just such a beautifully composed, colored shot. That like when I was reading it, I just like kind of stared and looked at that page for like 5 minutes, just been like taking it all in. It's just beautiful, so beautiful. And there's a bonus one, which also I guess includes my runner-up or fifth Mount Rushmore artist, the artist for Black Sad, Wanjo Warnito. I don't know. I botched his name, I'm sure. Is so good, and I love the Black Sad books, but there's this one page where Black Sad, it's all like anthropomorphic animals. Everything is painted in watercolor. It's gorgeous. In one of the latest books, he's in like this courtyard in the like, what was it, New Orleans, talking with, you know, whoever, and like you don't necessarily see the trees like above them, but you see the sunlight coming through the leaves and like kind of spattering on both of their like bodies and stuff, and like the way, like how do you do that in watercolor? And it's just so beautiful and just really well, and like the characters are all just incredibly designed. It's so good. But like I remember looking at that page and being like blown away because it's just stunning.
We're gonna have to check that out. I've known of Black Sad for a long time, actually, because they did a video game of it is why I know of it, and then learned of it after. But yeah, I need to check that out. Very cool.
Yeah, it's crazy that there's a Black Sad video game.
It really is. A great way to get your name out there too, as well. But yeah, very cool. All right, I got 2 more left. For next, what is Superguy's go-to song that they'd go listen to?
I kind of have a really stupid answer for this. Because I made a Superguy playlist. It's not like official. It's not official, so I don't like share it, but like I have like some songs for it. Like
I love it.
There's I don't know if you even know this song. It's called Superman It's Not Easy by 5 for Fighting. It might have been in Smallville. It's like a really sappy song. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing it. You can look it up. I just picture that like when no one's around and Superguy's like alone in his apartment, he puts on his headphones and he's listening to that song. He doesn't want anyone to know. But like in like the most egotistical way possible. Like the song is called Superman It's Not Easy. Like it's like from the perspective of like, it's not easy to be Superman, like I'm doing Superguy's not doing anything ever, so like he's just an idiot. But it's a sad, sappy Superman song. So yeah, that's Superguy's.
He's more than a bird. He's more than a plane.
Nice. All right,
that's a pretty good answer.
I just wrote down the name of the song, so I'll check it out later.
Like, why did Anthony make me listen to this?
I would say you won't be sorry, but you might be sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's not a terrible song. It's just sappy as hell.
All right. Yeah. What song for you? Unless you're picking Anthony's answer as well, which is fine.
I mean, that's a perfect song. I don't know if I can Tub Thumping.
There you go. That works. I can see that one fitting well.
Like maybe when he's fighting Hot Mess. No, I don't know. Like
I kind of like that.
I don't know. I kind of like that. It's a good song.
I'm adding it to the playlist either way.
Hell yeah. There you go. All right. And last but not least, of any IP, anything at all that's out there, what would your dream Superguy crossover be? What would you want Superguy to cross over with? Anything's on the table.
I have an answer, but I want Joey to throw a thing out there first, because
okay.
I feel like you might like mine too much, Joey.
God, this is a good question. You got good questions, man.
Thank you.
Any IP like Superguy meets the Archies. Why not?
Yes.
Almost had a spit take there. I was not expecting that. That was great.
I feel like he and Jughead could go head to head on like some of Pop's cheeseburgers.
Yeah. Betty and Veronica fight over Robot Guy.
That's great. All right.
My answer would be Alien, though. I want to see Superguy versus Alien. Robot Guy also isn't involved. He's not around to help him or not help him, whatever the situation may be. It's Superguy trapped on a spaceship. Xenomorphs are there.
Oh my god.
That would be awesome.
That's wild. That's such a great out of left field answer right there. I love it so much. It's great. Yeah, okay. I'm on board. I'm on board for that. Make it happen. I kind of just see that as just like a one shot, like something Xenomorph like, make it happen. Yeah. I love it.
No, seriously, I started writing something for it already, so we're gonna make something happen with it. But
I love it. Yes, awesome stuff. Well, thank you all so much for taking this first ever edition of the Dingus Questionnaire, and make sure you all go check out issue 2 of Superguy. Kickstarter is down below. It's great having you all on.
It's great to be here.
Back.
Yeah. I'll also make sure I include your links to your other stuff down below as well.
Hell yeah.
And so I know you do your podcast as well, Comics and Chronic, and
yes, sir.
You all each have your personal pages. So I will do my best to try to remember to link all that stuff down below, because I realize I'm promising a lot of links down below, and there's probably something that I'm bound to forget, but
I can send you whatever too. It's no big deal.
Okay, sure. Okay. Awesome. So all that will be down below. Thank you all so much for coming back here in the Dingus Den. It was great having you all back. Always great chatting with you all. A lot of fun, just like last time. And yeah, great chatting with you all. So
Yeah.
make sure to hit
Back
that.
for Superguy 3 if you'll have us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you all for coming by, and I'll see you all next time here on the Dingus Den. Ladies, everyone. Bye.
Thank you.